during World War II, whenever the B-17s was coming back for landing, men who serviced the airplanes, the crew chiefs, they would be out there counting. And when they didn't see all of them coming back, they buried to see whether it was there. And if it was, yes, they cried. They listened. They knew they were either dead or maybe in a horrible prison. But either way, this was written by one of my people, Sergeant Church. Tribute. Far out in the Mediterranean, many miles from either shore, there's a bomber crew that's sleeping beneath the mighty water's rule. No mounds of clay are heaped up over them. No poppies grow around their graves. But there is a mound for every soldier in the basket of the weight. That's the way it's going to go. One last tribute that my wife got, among the many that she got, and I'll read. This was from the wife of the Chief Air Marshal of the Royal Air Force when I was a commander. We got her orders to go home. She got this letter. She told her to bring the key. This was written on May 1969, Saturday the 24th was that her birthday. Dear Betty, our evening with you both on Thursday was such a very happy one, and we were filled with admiration at the exquisite food we produced, as well as at the ease and skill of the mutual hospitality, especially when you were without extra help. Thank you both so much for all the trouble you took and the pleasure you gave. I can hardly wait, I express the value I was holding the compliment. I want to see where your husband's potential political career will lead. But amongst the many splendid possibilities that we've all thought of, I can't help but wishing that one might see you back here one day as our ambassador and you as the first lady. Come to think of it, you are both doing that one down in that direction already. We so much enjoyed seeing you both again, and thank you once more for being so perfect and close and hostess, as well as being such unusually sincere and delightful people. Nice regards to our board. Yours, Tom. And I thought that was a pretty trip for Betty, but I told him at that time Annenberg, the billionaire, was ambassador. England's one of the greatest places politically was an ambassador, and I said I don't have to come here to be going to the president. And they did try to set it up. Never been stayed in my whole career, 31 years of service. And last year I received this great tribute from Ms. Logan, and that was for those of you here, those who weren't, you should read it. She brought the flag from her son-in-law who served in Iraq that he wore over his heart for 1 year. He thought about that. Can't say enough about what that means to me. That a guy who went through hell whole alive, with that part, flag over his heart, and he thinks I deserve it. What can I say? I think now, what we have to do, keep here. I guess I've said all I want to say at this time. So I'll close by reading this one last poem. This is from a chaplain. He wrote this. This following poem was written. He's past post commander of Westminster Post number 31. Lest we forget, they gathered together in the early morn, some 18 years since they were born. In staggered ranks they stood so tall, together they would answer their country's call. Fuzzy cheeked and yet mature, willing to give so we could endure. Dad staying proud while mothers cried, as they bid farewell to our nation's pride. Amid the flag waving, the sounds of a band soon set sail for a foreign land. They returned again to the early morn, but this time in the flag-draped caskets, so for me. Very brother comrades, so misty-eyed, these gallant men and women of us. The taps will sound from over the hill, and over the graves of these heroes so solemnly stood. The gleaming white crosses will mark every grave, will stand in honor of those who gave. Lest we forget this Memorial Day, with bowed heads as we solemnly pray. Remember forever those who gave, who preserved this land of the free, home of the brave. And this time, for closing, giving the flag. I'd like to, in honor of all those who are over there now, and Rottweiler care people, and someone may be difficult to treat, they have no right. Could be a woman. When young lady over the ball green, I'm on the over the road, but for her and all those there, I'd like to understand, follow me in the pledge of allegiance in their honor. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.